So today I want to talk about a method that I accidentally discovered. Actually, Burley, she gets at least half the credit. So both of us together, the two of us accidentally discovered a method to instantly remove bloodstains from fabric. And this doesn't require any heavy chemicals, nothing that will bleach the fabric, no scrubbing, no soaking. Really is cost pennies and it's instantaneous. So after I discovered this, I obviously thought, oh, this must be something that other people have. So I Googled the method to see if, this was something that was out there, and nothing like this was out there. It was crazy. And I also looked at the top 3 YouTube videos on how people were getting bloodstains off. So on the first one, it was sort of an elaborate method where she has her toothbrush, which of course is just the blood toothbrush, and she's scrubbing in the hydrogen peroxide, she's putting in baking soda. I've heard from other people when they've tried this method that they have actually lost the coloring out of upholstery. She is, what else was she throwing on there? Dawn dishwashing detergent. She's soaking, she's scrubbing, and of course, we're talking about a small blood stain if you're using a toothbrush. With this method, the blood stain could be any size, and no scrubbing needed, no bleaching needed. So then the second method I saw on this YouTube video, this woman's like 8 months pregnant, and she brings out this mattress that has period stain on it. So we're talking a good sized stain, and she's bringing it outside. She lives kind of on a busy street. The cars are whizzing by, and she's like, I'd say 7 months, 8 months. She's 3rd trimester pregnant. So I'm not sure, when this period stain happened and how long she's been avoiding taking care of it. But she's pouring on cups of ammonia, the fumes are coming, this poor woman. So the method I'm going to talk about today is using a plant-based biodegradable cleaner and creating a chemical reaction with something that is free and easily accessible to everyone. And before I talk about the method and show you how to really get rid of these bloodstains instantaneously, I am going to tell you about the third method. So this one is crazy. The other 2 methods had like 80,000, hits, which is fine. This one has like 500,000 hits. And this is a guy who does this one. He pricks his finger. He puts one little drop, and he wants to show that, this is color fast. He puts one little drop on there, and then I'm trying to think what his method was. Oh my goodness. Now I wrote some notes here. I can't even remember what his method was. I think he also was using baking soda. Oh, no, wait, I got it now. He was using an ice cube. So again, I don't know how you're gonna ice cube a massive amount of blood stain, and I have my doubt that ice cube is really gonna lift it off. But there he is, like rubbing the ice cube on one prick of blood, and then he's using a little Q-tip to try to get it out. It didn't compromise the color, but really not sure how well that would take care of the stain itself. So anyways, let's get back to my story and to Pearlie's story. Also too, like there's never one drop, right? When it's a blood incident, there's always a significant amount. So what happened was we were visiting and we took a nap on top of some beautiful, not white colored bedding and fell asleep. And when I woke up, to my dismay, there was a fair amount of blood on the bed. So immediately started to get into panic mode, but okay, let's think about this. What can I do? So Pearlie goes over. She's a little bit of a gross dog. She's one of these dogs that likes to eat worms, roll in dead things, very fascinated with anything that has a funky smell. So she goes over, gives it a sniff. I'm still thinking, what the heck should I do? This dog just starts peeing all over it. So I grab her up, good amount of pee on the bed, on top of this blood stain. And then I said, okay, thinking, still barely thinking, but now in a complete panic, thinking I better do something quick and something, I'm not going to put bleach on it, nothing that's going to destroy it. But I grabbed this biodegradable plant-based cleaner that they had in the house, and I just started spraying it. And it was crazy. like the blood stain just started disappearing. It was like, I want to say disappearing ink, but I guess that's the opposite, right? What, Pearly? Just get on with the demonstration. So anyways, it was just gone. And the great thing about this is that, you know, no scrubbing, no soaking, like just put this combination of ingredients on, and then the blood disappeared. So since then, I have repeated the method, and I'm going to show it to you right now, as far as putting the two things together. So what I want to show you is basically, here is, this is all just dried blood in this. You can see it's not something that's white, so you know, you can't really bleach it or anything like that. No hydrogen peroxide. I'm not going to try the baking soda. I'm just going to try those two simple things that I told you about and have you see what the effects are. And you know, I'm also, in addition, I would suggest that you use a rubber glove, only because of, as I said, the items that we are going to be touching here. So I do this in the shower. So, you know, of course, the first time it was directly on the bed, but since then, since I've tried it, it's been inside of a shower. And then after I put the two ingredients on, the two items on, I just run the shower for a little bit. I put a little bit of laundry detergent there so it's clean, and then I run through the washer and the dryer, and not a speck. There's not a speck of blood. It's clean as could be. So let's give it a try. So just briefly, before I put on the two items, I want to show you again the blood-stained pillowcase, just so you don't think, oh, maybe there was a switch pillowcase. Although as soon as you try this at home, you're going to know this miracle cure, this magic disappearing blood trick is rock solid. All right, so you can see now that ingredient 1 has been added. I would just say the more the better on that. And, you know, the stain is still there. Stain isn't gone yet. So I am going to apply the second ingredient, which is the plant-based biodegradable cleaner. All right, here we go. Get my cleaner here. I'm just gonna start spraying that on again. And spray a lot of it. A nice healthy spray. It's probably plenty. I'll give it some extra squirts, but probably plenty. I'm gonna get let me get my glove on before I actually touch it. Oh, it's a left glove, so I gotta switch this around. Okay, so now I kind of just want to make sure it's everywhere on there, right? And oh my gosh, I mean, where is the blood stain, right? It's gone. It's crazy. It's just like literally gone. And really, there's no scrubbing, there's no wait time. As soon as the affected area hits it, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Like, there is no blood in this. It's crazy. It's crazy. I couldn't believe when I saw it. I just went from panicked. I actually am reading The Clan of the Cave Bear. I'm actually reading the Valley of the Horses. And, you know, there's that place where the brother gets gored by a rhino, and then the other brother panics, and he just does something crazy. It also has to do with blood. He just takes the bloody shirt and he gets it as far away from the camp as possible. And in his panic, there's a tribe that comes, a water tribe, and they find the bloody shirt and they go rescue him. And they gave this theory that some of the greatest inventions arise out of panic because we stop thinking rationally and we just discover, you know, we're kind of using our kind of novel problem solving and, you know, intuitive skills. So crazy, crazy. And so at this point, I just would put on a little laundry detergent and run very hot shower water on it. We're right here in the shower, so I can do that. Let me do that. Some shower water on it. And then I am going to actually run it through the washer and dryer. I mean, just only psychologically, because you know how we got here, right? But really, there is not one speck of blood on this. So if you want to hang on, I will run it through the washer and the dryer, and then we can even look at it outside in the sun so we can get a better look at this. But anyways, that's the miracle, slightly gross method to remove instantly 100% of blood stain, no matter how much, no matter how big, with ingredients that are right on hand and cost pennies. All right, so here we are back with the finished product. I was going to bring it outside for you guys, but it was really too shadowy outside, so you couldn't really see. But you can see here, really, absolutely not even a trace of blood stain. It is all completely clean, completely beautiful. Try it at home. Do a little test on something that's not important. And yeah, all you need is, I would say maybe start off with a tall drink of water to get things going. And then after you apply ingredient 1, you can use a biodegradable plant-based cleaner. And you don't really have to scrub it all, but you just can use this to make sure that all of the stain gets saturated. Do it in the shower so that you can wash everything away, and then toss it into the washer, into the dryer. You will be amazed. I'm really hoping that this is going to prevent a lot of embarrassment for people that have these sort of missteps when they are a guest in someone's home. I'm also hoping that this is really going to help with the landfill problem of having to throw away things that are stained with blood, or that that get bleached in a botched attempt to get rid of the stains. I am asking people to please subscribe, please share. My goal is to get at least a number of hits, at least 500,000, 500,000, at least as many as the guy with the ice cube and the Q-tip. This method is, you can't even compare. This method's so amazing. And I have a crazy little fantasy that we're going to hit 1 million. So help me out, share, and thanks, Pearly. Half the credit goes to you.